Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Irene and this is a day in my life as a dietetic intern. My usual routine consists of me waking up around 4:30 a.m. to be able to get to the hospital by 6:30 a.m. The first thing I do when I get up, of course, is brush my teeth, wash my face, and then do a quick skincare routine before putting on some makeup. While I'm doing this, I usually have a YouTube video or podcast playing in the background, and I kind of just like to take my time getting ready. I don't like to feel stressed or rushed in the morning because I feel like that just makes my entire day really stressful, which is why I wake up 2 hours before I have to be at the hospital, even though it only takes me 15 minutes to get there. I should also probably say that I am not a makeup guru and that I am probably doing this all wrong. This is just a combination of things that I do that makes sure that I don't look dead when I walk into the hospital in the morning. I just find that when I look more presentable and feel more confident, patients and nurses trust me more and are more willing to talk to me. After I finish getting ready, I put on my work clothes and I go make some breakfast. Today I am having some breakfast tacos that I meal prepped on Sunday with a matcha latte and some kombucha. While I'm heating up or throwing together my breakfast, I will also pack my lunch. Today it's some noodles with tofu and some raspberries, both which I meal prepped on Sunday. After I have everything ready, I sit down at my desk to eat while I read a book on my computer. Once I finish eating and making sure that I put everything I need into my backpack, it's usually time for me to leave to go to the hospital. The first thing I do when I get there is print out a list of all the patients that are there that day and go through to figure out which ones I need to see. I will also grab any consults that we received in the last day and add them to my list. After I've created my list for the day, I go ahead and go through each patient's chart and write down all of the information that I need, including their diagnoses, history, medications, lab values, and diet. I will also do any necessary calculations such as calorie, protein, and fluid needs, and then I make sure to write down any questions that I have for either the patient or the nurse. I usually wait until about 10 a.m. to do my rounding since that's usually when most patients are more awake and have already had breakfast. In the meantime, I work on any other projects that my preceptor has assigned me to do. At 10 a.m., I head out to the floors to talk to my patients and also the nurses. As I'm doing my rounding, I also go around to all of the patient fridges in each ward to check and make sure that we don't have any expired products in there. I also make sure to label everything with dates if the packaging doesn't already have an expiration date listed, and sometimes I will also go through and sort everything by descending expiration date. Today, there happened to be 2 juices in this fridge with expiration dates written for today, so I had to toss those out, but most of the time, we don't have to throw out a whole lot of food. After I have finished with my rounds, I go back to the office to chart on my patients. I type out most of what I had written down before, what the nurses and patients told me, any observations I made, my nutrition diagnosis, and recommendations. Sometimes I will get hungry in the middle of charting, so I will stop to eat, but other times, especially on days where the load is lighter, I just power through and eat lunch afterwards. After lunch, I will go back to charting or working on any projects that I have been assigned before going to meet with my preceptor to debrief her on the patients that I have seen and get her to sign off on the assessments that I have completed. After our meeting, I go back and make any changes that she asked me to make, and I close out those assessments and document when each patient is due for a follow-up. If I have any time after, I will continue to work on those other projects. I wrap up my day at the hospital around 3 p.m. and make it to the gym by 3:30 for a workout. Today is a lower body workout day, so that's my main focus, and I am following a workout guide that I have purchased because it saves me a lot of time with planning what to do at the gym every day. After my workout, I go home and get started on dinner. I take my post-workout nutrition pretty seriously, and today I'm making salmon with veggies, which is super easy, especially since I got the salmon that's already marinated. And I just pop that into the oven to bake while I take a shower and do my nighttime skincare routine. I take this time while I am eating dinner to unwind and catch up on shows. Most of the time, I will watch a K-drama and just relax before I clean up the kitchen and wash my dishes. Some days I'm feeling super hungry after my workouts, so I will have a snack or two after dinner as well. Then I like to catch up on some personal things like emails and messages before going back to work on any projects that my preceptor has assigned me to do. I will usually work for about an hour before I give myself some time to wind down and get ready for bed at 8. And that's a day in my life as a dietetic intern in my clinical rotation.